We talk about this a lot because we hear from you about it a lot. Portland's form of government not working so well. We've gotten a lot of calls over the past few months from people saying, let's just throw the whole thing out the window and start from scratch. In fact, I'm not sure that we've had even one that said, things are great, don't change anything. So now we're getting a better idea of how the city government might change after this fall's election. The Charter Commission, that's the group working to rebuild the government from the ground up, agreed on a new proposal for how to structure the city government in Portland. And if you live in the city, you get to vote on the change this November. You can take a look right now. Here's the idea. First, the new plan would take the city commissioners off of bureau duty. Right now, each commissioner spends a lot of time managing the city's bureaus, and it makes it hard to get anything else done, like, well, fixing homelessness or gun violence or even cleaning up the trash. The bureaus don't work well together. They have separate budgets. It creates government silos and a huge bureaucratic mess for everyone. Here's the chair of the Charter Commission.
Often bureaus aren't communicating with each other very well. And if a person needs to have something done in the city, they might have to go from one bureau to the next trying to figure out how to do things. If you're building a house, you might have to get permits from 8 different bureaus. If you are dealing with trash, sometimes there's multiple bureaus that deal with trash and waste management. So it's just very confusing to people, and they don't often know where to go. And then sometimes the bureaus just aren't coordinating amongst themselves. So you might have one bureau with the requirement to do a certain thing and another bureau with the requirement that actually conflicts with it, but it's left up to the individual Portlander to try to sort it out. And it's not coordinated. It's not, operated in a way that is efficient and makes a good use of our taxpayer dollars.
Wow, I'm ready to vote. Under the new proposed government, bureau management would go to the mayor and a new city manager, while the city councilors would be freed up to work on big picture stuff. Speaking of city councilors, we'd get more, a lot more. They'd have to come from specific areas around the city. Right now, they can live anywhere. The commission proposes splitting the city into 4 geographic districts based on population. Each district would elect not 1, not 2, wait for it, 3 councilors for a total of 12 for the entire city. So there's a lot to think about, and we're going to get into this next week. We're going to take a closer look at the changes, what they mean, and when they would actually start if they pass. In the meantime, we'd like to know what questions you have, and we want to get those from you, and then we'll start looking into them. So what do you want to know about the proposal? You can leave us an email or a voicemail, and we'll look into those for the big story next week. When we come back, we'll take a look at how you can take a bite out of homelessness in our own area.